This is Flutterflow. As you guys can see, it says build better, launch faster. Flutterflow helps you build high quality, customizable apps quickly. Understand what I'm saying. Flutterflow is better than all these AI tools that you're seeing out there. No matter if you're using Lovable or you're using any of them, Flutterflow is better than all of them combined together. And I will tell you why. But first, understand what's Flutterflow. Flutterflow is not a low code platform. Flutterflow can be categorized there, but it is not a local platform. It's actually a visual builder. So if you come and check their page, you will see that you can actually build a lot of things and you can do almost anything that like a normal developer can do on Flutterflow. The only difference is that instead of you coding it, like coding everything, you mostly build it visually and code less, meaning sometimes you still have to code. But yeah, when most of the things you do not need to code. And then um, it's as you guys can see, it's trusted by big companies and organizations, and it's a different way for you to build things, especially for people that do not have coding background. You understand? And then if you went to university today, like we receive lots of university students that come to our institute. When you come from university, you do not know. You are practically a baby, you understand, who is getting inside the world of development. You don't know many things. So speaking about coding, you are even far because you still need to specify in a language and be good at it in writing front end and then back end, and you need to know how algorithms work, and it's quite a lot of stuff for you to do, which with Flutterflow, we rethink how you build, meaning we just did it in a different way. The guys, just thought of building it or building the logic visually instead of you trying to code everything because you do not know. You don't know everything, and it will take you quite 15 to 20 years for you to be able to learn. So here you build using, like, let's say visually, but you build faster. You build actually faster than someone who could code. Now, that's not the only thing. There are still more benefits to it than to just build things visually, because Flutterflow actually owns Dreamflow. Dreamflow was inside Flutterflow, and it's an AI that allows you to build anything you want by prompting what you want. And inside Flutterflow, there's also AI. You understand? We'll see it soon. So it's saying customize everything, meaning that everything you build with Flutterflow, you can customize it. You can make it the way you want. You can add things. You can add codes. You can remove codes. You can do anything that you want as long as you built it with Flutterflow. It gives you all the power to do whatsoever you want, the way you want it to do or to be, and you can still add your codes. You will have access to the codes. You understand? It's quite very, very, very impressive. This tool is the best tool you can ever find. You'll be able to connect your data in a few clicks. You don't need to ramble and fight with things. You can use Firebase, Supabase, or any other REST API connection that you can do, or backend that works with like with an API. So you can use any of them. You can use Zano. You can use any of them that you think is good for you or you understand better. So you can also connect other APIs that are not necessarily backend. Maybe you want to connect an AI into it, a large language model or maps from Google or anything. You can do anything. You can connect anything, and you can also collaborate. You can do many things like branching. You can also deploy your codes on GitHub, and you can do quite a lot of things and bring your members in it, your team members. Maybe five of you are working in the same application. You guys can work together in the same app, and then you can also build once and deploy everywhere. Meaning that as you're building, you can deploy on App Store, Play Store, and the web. So it's that powerful. Flutterflow is very powerful. It's very, very, very powerful. So um, the codes are still yours. You can download them and use them wherever you want. As you guys can see, you can view your codes. You can connect them to GitHub, to your GitHub repository, and then commit it there. You can also download the codes, or you can download the APK and put it wherever you want to put it, in your website or wherever, for people to download the app and um, install it in their phones. You understand? You can also connect it to your to the CLI, Flutter CLI, meaning you can use it as an editor, a code editor, that you can edit the codes there. But that's not all. You can also connect it to the other ones like Visual Studio or wherever you think you want to do it. So Flutterflow is quite robust, and the good thing about Flutterflow, you can see, is that it has been, for long in the market. So since it has been long in the market, it has proof, solid proof, and different kinds of applications were already made with Flutterflow. You understand? So you guys can see some of the concepts, some of them, including apps like Uber. They were made with Flutterflow. Great applications. So whatever is it that you're thinking, we have went into it, we've tested and know that Flutterflow is the best. There's no AI today that can be compared to Flutterflow, at least not now yet, and I'll tell you why. So one of the biggest reasons is Dreamflow. When Dreamflow came, Dreamflow was still inside Flutterflow. You understand? So it was there and it was working from Flutterflow. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It the documentations and training and developers and the templates that exist are quite robust, that no matter what you're thinking of building, there's something to help you there in the community. You understand? You won't get lost. You can trust the platform. You can see that it has more than 2.2 million users. Oh, that's so wonderful. So let's talk about what I was saying. I was saying that Flutterflow, first of all, is that it has AI in it, meaning that you can create, if you do not want to design it yourself, you can use AI to help you work, like to help you develop. You understand? Inside Flutterflow, you can use AI for that. That's number one. And number two is that Flutterflow created what we call Dreamflow. So Dreamflow was inside Flutterflow, but now Dreamflow is already outside Flutterflow. It's on a standalone thing, but still inside Flutterflow you can still build with AI. You can create new pages with AI, generate it nicely, and then you can also create components, sketch to component, page auto completion, and magic cursor. You can do all that inside Flutterflow's AI features. So it's quite a lot. It can build instantly instead of you cracking your head, to try to build something. So Flutterflow can do quite a lot. You just prompt, right? After you prompt, when it will give you the page according to the prompt that you have given it. It will produce the kind of page that you want, or the kind of component that you want. That's how Flutterflow works. It is not how do I even say it? It's not something that's difficult. No, you can draw it. You can draw your sketch and then show it to Flutterflow, and Flutterflow will use your sketch to build the page that you want. You know, for those guys that have the sketch, like your client can give you the sketch in a drawing, and you just get his drawing and you put it on Flutterflow, and Flutterflow design that sketch the way that it was, let me say, designed in the paper, the way they drew it. The same thing with pages. Flutterflow can just, oh, it's so powerful. Flutterflow can get your pages, or you can prompt and it will build the page that you want, the way you want your application to be. So Flutterflow, let me say, Flutterflow is the most powerful platform out there, and it's the only one that can deploy everywhere at the same time. It's the only one that you can trust in this framework of Flutter and visual building. It's the only one that can do this in a very seamless way with one language that's not too complicated. Next time or next video, we'll talk about um, Dreamflow. You understand what Dreamflow can do and how it works. You know, like if you created a page and that page is really not working very well, or let me say it's not really nice, you can enhance it with AI. You understand? You built it, but it's not really giving you the feel, and it's not maybe professionally well done. You can just enhance it with AI, and it will enhance your page and autocomplete it for you. Wow, look, so amazing. There is no regrets if you use Flutterflow. There's actually no regrets in what you're doing. So today I'll be done with Flutterflow, because with Flutterflow you guys can build many things. You can also build AI agents, because AI agents is one of the things that is out there booming. So what if you can create an AI agent that is yours? You understand? It's yours. It's not. It doesn't belong, or it's not embedded in another company's place. It's yours. You own the codes. You own everything, and you build it the way you want it to build. You put the kind of how do I say, LLMs. You connect the LLMs that you want. You understand? You can even put many, and you can decide or choose which one you want to use. So it's quite a lot of things that you can do with Flutterflow, and you can integrate it via APIs, and it's quite awesome. So create, enhance, and connect with Flutterflow. Build and build better and build faster. So next video we are going to talk about Dreamflow, and we're also going to talk about, like, I'm gonna help you guys on understanding Flutterflow. You understand? Understanding it better. So you guys need to understand Flutterflow in a different way. Like, you're going to simplify. You understand? You're going to simplify Flutterflow. You're going to simplify it. We're going to do it in the most simplest way. You understand? You need to understand Flutterflow. Like, if you go to the pricing, for example, what types of pricing should you use? I always recommend people to use this one. Actually, this one, for now you can use this one. It's quite cheap. It's not that expensive, but it has a lot. It can give you a lot. When you're starting, use this one for $12. Start there. At least you have your APK to send it either to the client or to yourself, and then you also have the custom domain. You can put it online, and you can test on different devices. And then when you're now ready to bring it out, then you can use uh, the Pro. The Pro, you will be able to, let me say, send your codes to GitHub, and at the same time do branching for you to build other versions while the main version is still with you. uh, or let me say, the main version is still online there, it's working there. You branch it and work on other versions, and then you also be able to, in one click, deploy the things, deploy the apps on Google Play Store and Google App Store. Let me see, Apple App Store and Google Play Store. You see, in one click, you can deploy it in one click. You don't need to do many things. So Flutterflow is quite awesome and cheap. It's just $28. It has a lot that it can do. So for today, I'm gonna stop here, guys. Connect to the next video and let's um, dive into how you can simplify or work easy and faster with Flutterflow. All those headaches that you're having, all those things that will be very expensive in the long run, you can make it easy for you, starting in the best way possible and fast. You understand? So see you in the next video.